So, the idea of philanthropy, I knew it only as service or charity work. I did not learn the philanthropy vocabulary until I was possibly maybe right before I gave birth to my oldest daughter. And it's very interesting because I wasn't always into charity work. I was into giving service and volunteer work, which I didn't consider was completely the same. So when you look at corporate levels and what commercials say is a charity or what charity is, uh, it's more of a viewpoint from a corporate standpoint. And so I learned that some people that have not been in that world before or weren't raised as heavy into this world with service oriented projects, they did not see it as a date. So when I asked a guy out on a date or a guy asked me, there was a lot more to do with, well, it's not just movies, but can we help with something? Like, is there more that we can do together for somebody else? You know, I have been more about service. So if I can make someone feel special with the view of service, then great. If you're at work and you get out from work early, I'll be service oriented and I will cook your dinner. I'll set the table, feed everybody else, make sure everything else is done so that we have our own daytime. This in nature is my date. I'm not sure how to explain that to men that are my age, older, or whatnot. If you aren't into charity work, you won't understand. This is charity. So I'm actually recording this video and all of my other videos in nature because it's my home classroom. Ever since I was young, I learned my ex-husband and I viewed this part very differently. His parents raised him to do weeding and extra weeding in their garden based off of, he can always correct me later, based off of whether or not something was wrong. So if you did something wrong, you get an extra bucket to weed the garden. Okay, that was your service for home life. My family, we had weeding in the backyard, the patio, and cleanup, and then going to a religious site and taking care of the bus stop, taking care of the paint, the classroom, weeding the entire landscape. If something else needed to be planted, planting seeds. We had a lot more of that type of service. So, excuse me, the way that it was viewed between myself and my ex-husband was very different. My ex-husband still gave service in that same similar way, but a lot of it had to do with whether or not my ex-husband wanted more weeding. Did he want more gardening time, or did he want more Xbox time? Did he want to go and clean a chalkboard, or did he want to go out and go hiking? So our dates, he did not want to do any more service. He'll say that he's open. So by the time that I introduced myself to my husband a little bit more, he was not like this. Classroom time, my elementary bachelor's degree, I'm like, great, we can have a classroom outdoors. Why? When you can be indoors with a desk. Because you can pull your desk outside and sit outside. You can even do artwork.